Now, let's talk about some of these skills that are used in project management. The first skill that typically comes to mind is time management skills. Time management skills are critical for project management. In addition to time management skills, the project manager needs the ability to lead people, the ability to guide the team to the end goal. In the world of project management, we refer to this as having interpersonal skills, leadership skills, decision-making skills. These skills fall under the human resource management knowledge area, which is an area in project management where we talk about how to acquire a team, develop a team, and manage a team. Under communications management, the discussion is all about how to effectively communicate with anyone in the project. Also in project management, cost management skills are required to effectively manage the project. Risk management skills are also required. Stakeholder management skills to effectively manage your key customers and stakeholders is also a very important skill. The ability to manage the project scope to ensure that people do not add extras that are not needed on the project or that were not agreed on in the project. That is also a skill. The ability to effectively manage quality on the project is also a skill. So when you look at project management, when you look at all of the skills required, there are so many different skills. And depending on the project, some skills are more important on certain projects than others, or are more prominent than others. But it is very situational, and it really depends on the project. On some projects, certain skills are required more at certain points than other skills. So it's an extremely dynamic situation depending on the project you're working on. So project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to project activities to ensure that the end goal of the project is accomplished. People often ask, why do we need project management? Can't people manage their work themselves? The answer is project management is needed because the ability to perform work is different from the ability to effectively manage work. Have you ever seen a team of players, basketball players, football players, extremely talented and gifted, but lacking the ability to work together to win the prize? Have you ever seen a team like that? That's why project management is needed, because project management is the ability to lead, manage, coach, guide the team to successful completion of the project. So in this comic strip, you can see how the customer explained what was required, how the project leader understood it, how the analyst designed it, how the programmer wrote it, and so on, until you get to the end and you discover that the customer actually needed something totally different than what was designed. And that's why we need not just a figurehead project manager, we need great project management. So great project management right at this point would have caught that the customer did not explain the deliverable properly. And that's really why we need project management, to ensure that everyone on the project, be it the project leader, the customer, the analyst, the programmer, the business consultant, everyone is on the same page with what needs to be delivered when it needs to be delivered, the quality requirements for its delivery, and so on. So project management is an extremely needed craft in today's world. Still on page 8, it goes a little bit further into project management process groups, which we'll talk about in Chapter 3. Well, we can break down project management into groups of things that need to be done. The first group of what needs to be done is initiate the project. After you have initiated the project, which is formally authorized the project, we plan the project by putting together a plan for how the project will be accomplished. The next stage is executing. We carry out the plan by doing the work that we identified to get the work done. The next stage, which runs in tandem with planning and executing, is monitoring and controlling. As you're planning and executing, you are monitoring and controlling to make sure things are going according to plan, or to ensure that things are as desired. And lastly, we have the closing stage, or the closing process group, which is all about closing out the project. So when you think about project management, think about it as 5 broad categories of stages that need to be carried out.